All right, YouTube. I'm back again with number three. Number three. I'm still joined with Jamie, GoCast, and my boy Goose with the juice done jumped in this bitch. He came in on the wrestling video, but he was just quiet, just listening in the background. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're gonna talk about politics, and Goose and Jamie agree we should talk about immigration laws and our opinion about that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This is America, the United States of motherfucking America. United being the key word. But you need to enter the country legally. Via your green card and register, do all that shit, get sworn in as an American citizen. However, as of late, we all know what's going on down at the border, down south, even up north, even up around Canada. We can't forget about our northern neighbors, even though they don't get talked about a lot. We're having an influx of illegal immigrants. Now, there are a lot of reasons why this is. America tend to put their priorities in areas where priorities are not needed, instead of putting the American constituents first. With that being said, I'm gonna ask Goose and Jamie. Goatcast is taking a break right now, but he'll be back. If they was in Congress, and I'm gonna give my opinion after I let my guys give theirs. If they was in Congress, how would they handle the immigration situation? Goose, since you brought up the topic first, I want you to take the floor, man, and speak your mind. Do not hold back, and let the people know how you really feel.
Number one, militarized. We got a National Guard. Use them motherfuckers. Use them. Those boys they're itching. They're itching to do something. They get paid for this shit. Use them.
I agree.
Jesus.
The
big issue I'm having is a lot of the immigrants that are coming through aren't even where you would expect them to come from. See, stereotypically, a lot of people think it's South Americans. The research I've been doing is Chinese people coming, Middle Eastern people. We got motherfuckers coming that had to hop on 3 boats to get here.
Yep. I agree.
Shit.
I agree. We're being flooded right now. We're being flooded, and like I say, I'm not a racist person, okay? And that's how I know people gonna see this. Well, Savar he's making it seem like America should shut people out. No, if you're gonna come into this country, do it the legal way. We have a process. How would you guys feel if American citizens were to come to your country and not register legally? We just come in and take over. I don't think you guys would like that shit. I don't think, because guess what? You're coming over here, and Jamie, I know you're gonna say something. Give me 1 second. You're coming over here. America's as lazy as it is. Don't nobody want to fucking work. Okay. So this argument is they're taking my job. They took my job. That shit don't apply here. That don't apply here because Americans don't want to work anyway. But the crime rate escalates. Jamie said something earlier that I'm let him tell you exactly what he told me, and he was driving past a certain area what he seen on that area where I think it was billboard. Jamie, I want you to speak your mind and say what you want to say before I unload here real quick.
So I work overnight and going home in the morning, and I see the Dunkin' Donuts sign, and it has Gaza written on it. And I called them and I was like, hey, what's going on with that? And I actually called them today because I've seen it 2 days in a row. Y'all gonna scrub that shit off. Like, what's going on? I don't want to see that in the vicinity of my community. So the guy who answered the phone, kind of Middle Eastern sounding voice, he was like, yeah, there's a police report. I should have asked him for the case number.
Yep.
They'll see it right around the corner from the police station. So, I'm pretty close. And I was like, all right, thank you. I didn't want to hassle the guy. I didn't want to, stress him out. He's just trying to do his job. But at the same time, when you see the signs, if you are not proactive when you see the signs,
yep,
you're going to be on your ass. And it's not going to be good. And everybody can always view everything from their phone, but when it's right in front of your face, if you're not up in front front of it. If you're not in front of it right then and there, then you're already too late.
Yep.
So if it was me and the border, I'd say U.S. need to, invade Mexico, and then they have a reason to go back home. Build some factories down there, build, industrialize it, build it up, because Americans are moving to Mexico, living lavishly, doing remote, working remotely, and driving up the prices of the property, and then driving out the people that live in those communities. It's like a reverse gentrification.
Yeah.
So, besides that, because that's unrealistic, I really think that if the president was behind 100%, securing the borders, they would be secured. And because you have that go between, that fight back and forth for the Supreme Court, sued Texas and everything like that.
Yeah.
It sends a signal out like, hey, it's okay. And it's always okay until it's in your neighborhood. It's always okay until you're getting kicked out because your community areas, like what's going on in other states.
Mm-hmm.
Local community, how you want to put this? People aren't able to enjoy their facilities in the local community because they're being taken over and used to house, immigrants. And when you look in there, you only see the Mexicans. You don't see those other people. Where are they? I want to know where the fuck people are.
Mm-hmm.
Those are gonna.
You still there, Jamie? You got broke up. Maybe his microphone died. He'll pop back in. Can y'all guys still hear me? Because sometimes Discord be doing stupid. Okay. Here's my opinion. And like I say, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up here shortly because I gotta start cooking. Here's my opinion about America as a whole. Because you guys know, I wear my cap proudly. President's Day tomorrow. I know it's President's Day, but I'm still a American citizen and a patron and all that stuff. And you got Memorial Day, Veterans Day. I'm a proud American. And I love this country. It's not what it used to be. Like I said in my members chat earlier when I was talking to Goose and Sunshine, America now is full of fairies. And when I say fairies, I ain't talking about just gays. I'm talking about people that just done lost some backbone. They can't take criticism. They can't take shit that hurts their soul. People nowadays like to cower down to avoid situations that if you show some goddamn backbone, America will still be a country that's feared and not revered. Well, you know what I mean. People be afraid. Revered means you happy. You guys know what I mean. That's the old adage. I fucked it up because I've been drinking Crown. Don't judge me. I've been drinking some 18-year-old age Crown. Don't judge me. But the problem is, and this is honest, it begins with Congress. And it also takes place in your home, how you're raising your kids. If you're raising your kids to say, no, baby, you don't need to get involved in that. That's bad. That's no. Let kids choose what's right and what's wrong. Let kids decide if they want to be Americans with a voice or Americans that want to be silenced. Period. I think the National Guard being sent to the borders to do their job should be done. And I think we need to have tougher security at, the checkpoints with TSA. It was a woman that literally flew across America, I think, across country, and didn't pay for a plane ticket. She boarded a fucking plane and got to a destination. How the fuck did that happen? I seen on news today. How the fuck did that happen? So America is a country that is very lax. Biden doesn't want to be Biden. If Trump get back in office, I know you got to hear about Trump. I'm just gonna say my opinion.
If he gets back in the office, it's gonna be just like you said. They're gonna be fighting back.
It's gonna be fighting back and forth. So it won't
Nothing will get done.
Nothing to get done, and people don't want to hear that because they think Trump gonna come in and change. Trump got too many skeletons in the closet right now. Ain't nobody gonna take Trump seriously. His own party is, for the most part, starting to distance themselves from him. So he won't come in and do shit because he gonna need control of the House and the Senate. Okay, that's one. What we need, and I'm gonna keep saying it, we need a unified Congress, no parties, a unified system. Vote to pass shit. If shit don't get passed in the vote, then try again some weeks down the line. But America should be first. Our borders is priority. This is our home. The more illegal immigrants we get here, the more crime we're gonna have. That means you're gonna have to have more insurance on your property. You're gonna have more guns out in the streets. There could be more senseless crimes. People won't be able to sleep at night. You guys probably don't remember this. Well, if you're in your 30s, you do. And you guys are around my age, so you probably do. Jamie, you from New York, so you might not. And Goose, I can't remember where you're from, so you wasn't in Texas during this time. But if you look up 1996 or 1997, they had the railroad boxcar killer. What was his name? Rafael Hernandez, some shit like that.
I heard about that.
I was in Texas during that time. The dude escaped from prison, and he was actually catching trains from town to town and killing people. Shit like that. You'll see more shit like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull his name up. Because I don't want to get his name wrong. But I was a little kid. I remember my mom used to lock the door. We used to leave the doors like can't do it no more. Let me see, railroad.
Get that Robert Joseph Silveira Jr.
Huh?
Robert Joseph Silveira Jr.
Yeah. That's his name. Yes, sir. He was catching trains and shit, killing people. That's what he was doing. He was killing people, man. And so we had to end up locking up the doors and shit in Texas because he was catching the Santa Fe rails, all that shit. He was fucking killing people. It was in the 90s. There was a guy here. Yeah, it was in the 90s. Fucking shit was crazy as fucking shit, man. I'll never forget that fucking shit. But when it made news in Texas, that started Columbine. That's a whole nother school shooting. That's a whole nother topic. But the point is, you will see more of that type of crime. Look at all the senseless shootings, mass shootings we have had with illegal immigrants being in America. It's a lot of them. A lot. And I'm not just saying Mexicans. We're talking about, like, say, Chinese, fucking Middle Easterns, fucking people from Haiti, Canada. You got Canadians coming to America, getting away from Justin Thibodeau up there, because he's a loon band, coming into a fucking America illegally. It's not hard to get a boat and come on Lake Michigan out of Canada, or Lake Superior out of fucking Canada, or Lake Ontario, Lake Erie. It is not that fucking hard. And those lakes tend to freeze when it's a very cold winter, so guess what? They're driving across those bitches. So we're not just talking about Mexicans and people from Brazil and South America. We're talking about illegal immigrants.
Those are the majorities to cover up the rest of the shit. But
exactly.
That's another conversation. But overall, if the American people have to speak up in unison.
That's it. That's it right there.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. It's kind of like, and that's what I'm gonna talk about tonight. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go cook in a second. I'm gonna come back. Greg Doucette, I got to talk about you, brother. You're mad because YouTube turned off your comments on your men's wellness video. I say my thoughts with that motherfucker. I'm in YouTube jail right now. Fuck out of here. You complain about your comments being turned out. Stop trying to talk about faggots. You gonna have a mother problem. And we're gonna do horror movies tonight as well. But America needs to speak up. And until we do, it's gonna get worse. And Goose, I know you don't want to hear that, Jane, but it's gonna get worse. It's our government right now. It's only for party. It's either you're a Democrat or a Republican. People doesn't matter.
No room for the middle ground, really.
It's no middle ground. So until we get with all those old, entrenched, can't remember their own birthday, old, can't talk, decrepit, diaper wearing fucks up there in Congress, we're going to have this fucking problem. And I'm going to say it again, it's going to get worse because either Biden's going to keep it for 4 more years and oh God, Ukraine wants $60 billion? $60 fucking billion.
I wouldn't give him 60 cents.
We done gave him enough. Enough is enough. Israel is killing everybody, so why keep funding that? No offense, but I mean, Netanyahu is killing his own fucking people now.
It's true. It's sad, but it's true.
Why keep funding that shit? And what has Taiwan done for us lately? What the fuck are we doing?
They don't want China to get them.
What? So what? They came from China. What the fuck are we doing in America?
Laundering the money.
I'm telling my kids, and I said this the other day. I said this the other day when we were spraying roach spray around here. All right, we were spraying Raid and killing roaches around this bitch. I said it the other day. And not in my house. I'm using that as a funny lingo. We were taking care of business, and you know we use Raid to kill roaches and shit. You know we use Raid to kill flying insects and all type of shit. You know roaches fly too, and ants fly. A lot of shit fly. But when I was talking the other day, I said this exact shit. I'm gonna tell my kids when they get old enough to understand how to make babies, don't make them. Let my legacy die when I die. Don't make no more kids, cause the generation that's coming behind us, and especially behind my kids, is some woke, rainbow bright, fairy, sorry ass, fucking can't even fucking tie their own shoe, fucking stupid sacks of shit. They spend all day on their cell phones, and the whole world passed them by. They don't know what's going on in Congress at all. At all. They don't even know if taxes being raised and why gas so high. America is on, listen, America is on its way out. Because people like us, that's right now, you, Goose, me, people like us, okay? I want to make something crystal fucking clear. It's far and few between. People like us is actually the woke fuckers. Not this new woke. We've been woke. And they don't want us up in Congress. Because we'll shut some shit down and fuck some shit up. See, they don't want some realness. They want fairyism up there. They want to make men have the rights to fucking play in women's sports and shit. Or tell a woman they can't have an abortion at X amount of months. You know, they doing that stupid shit. Fuck that shit. Get all those old fuckers out of there. That's only for their parties and put some. I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans. That fucking independent Bernie Sanders, his dick don't work. He just mad at every motherfucking body. Get him out of there. Don't get me started. There'll be another time. See, this is why I'm in YouTube jail right now. Fuck that thumbnail that I put up there. Fuck the thumbnail. Thumbnail got me in jail. But they can have, I just posted in Discord, you guys seen it. Dude was dead on the ground. They let that fucker slide with a thumbnail. They did because I'm black.
He's making YouTube hella money.
Yeah, they did because I'm black. Nah, see, I ain't gonna play racist.
You never know. It depends on who the fuck seen it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who's seen it.
I put that thumbnail in Discord. It was a black guy who had his face shot in and had wasted over him. And they put me in YouTube jail for that. But they just put a video on fucking police activity with a cop shot a guy all on the ground, dead to the motherfucker with the cop got the gun out, 2 cops got the gun out. They don't get barred because they got 3 million subs and they making YouTube a lot of money. And they claim, if you read my screenshot, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys what I got here. Let me scroll up here. I'm gonna show them what I'm talking about. I want them to see this they goddamn self. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm fucking lying. Go to my members chat. Click over here. I want y'all to see this shit. See that right there? That is a dead fucking body. Right there on the ground, right there. You guys can't see it once again I'm recording. That's a dead fucking body. Let me go up here. They barred me for the same shit. Right here, this clearly states right here, and you guys can't really see this because I can't really zoom up no more than this, but it says thumbnail that could, matter of fact, I read it from my phone because it really won't let me, matter of fact, I can see it on here. Thumbnails that contain violent or graphic content and appear to be posted in a shocking, sensational, or disrespectful manner are not allowed on YouTube. We review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis. Limited expectations are made, limited exceptions are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context and where the purpose is of posting is clear. So pretty much what they're saying is, hey, if you explain why you're putting that dead fucking thumbnail up there, we won't bar your fucking shit. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get back in here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. OBS does it sometimes. Can you guys still hear me? Hold on. OBS does that shit from time to time. There we go. Yeah, OBS does that from time to time. But apparently what that says is, if your fucking ass, okay, don't explain thoroughly why the fuck, give me a second. There we go. Give me a second. There we go. Give me a second. Yeah, like I said, OBS, I was in OBS, so sometimes you click off, it does that. But it basically says that if you don't explain thoroughly why you posted that thumbnail, if it's not educational or anything like that, we can bar you. Well, I said in my goddamn video that he died being a fucking idiot. I explained why he got shot up. It wasn't educational enough. No, because he had some blood on there. His face was shot the fuck in. That's a members only video, by the way. I'll be releasing it to the public here in a couple of weeks whenever my channel come back. Y'all like it. It's entertaining. I give my nigger complimentary commentary because I'm a nigger. I don't
look ready for that. That word's like a fucking knife. That shit pierces your ears, throws you off.
I'm a black nigger.
You hear that shit, you look around. I hear it, I look around. I get scared. Who the fuck said that?
I'm a black nigger from the South. That word don't offend me. It used to when I was younger, because, you was just raised to say, nobody call you a nigger. My man, fucking daddy called me niggas like 9 times in one day. Nigga, what? Nigga and nigger don't faze me. Put your hands on this nigga and find out what I'm going to do to you. Then, I don't let that word, because see, if you let that word control your emotions, you end up getting in trouble. So that don't offend me. I don't give a fuck who said it. Because I can say cracker, wetback, sand nigga. Haji said, I can say all that shit. Everybody has a name.
Very descriptive terms, great terms, beautiful terms. They bring us closer together.
That's right. That's right. But you got Rainbow Brights.
Cracker, personally.
Oh. Goddamn, I spit my crowd raw. You got Rainbow Brights that you can't say that. You can't say the word faggot. Yes, I can. Faggot. You's a faggot. If you like taking up the hoo-hoo and you a dude and you fucking other dudes, you're a faggot.
But Savar, that's hate speech, man.
They ain't hate speech. They ain't hate speech. You are a faggot. You take your Zozo and put it in another man's asshole. Zozo mean dick in Haiti. Look it up. You take your Zozo and put it in an anal cavity, an orifice hole. That makes you a faggot. If you are a woman and you lick vag, or what's the term I'm looking for Haitian? What's the term? You got Zozo is penis. Is it yo-yo or something? Yo-yo or wo-wo for vag, okay? Or coco. Coco in Haitian means vag. If you take your tongue as a woman and lick coco, vaginal walls, that makes you a lesbian. That makes you gay too. There's no such thing as I'm not gay, but you're licking a woman's ass and you're a woman. That makes you gay. If you like men and women, you're a bisexual. It goes for both. That's a unisex word. Bi, motherfucker.
Nowadays you gotta be gay with extra steps, man. They added like 10 extra steps to being gay.
They got alphabets. They got alphabets, and they came and said the goddamn alphabet backwards. They got alphabets, right? You fall in this umbrella of gay. You just gay. I'm a heterosexual fucking male. I like vag. That's why I married a woman. I find it fucked up that you got men that call themselves women that sit around and buy tampons that real women need, assholes.
What? Are you serious? Dudes are buying tampons?
Man, listen, man, that's another topic for another day. You got dudes that's taking tampons, trannies and shit. I'm waiting for my period to come because you hacked your dick off. What period?
What the fuck?
I'm not making that shit up. You think I'm not making that shit up. I'm not.
Oh.
I ran to a motherfucking UPS last year. I took my drive shaft back to send it back that I need for my car. And the motherfucker like, yeah, send it, tell it's Brittany with an I. I said, you sure it's not Brett with a T? He has some tampons in his purse. I'm not making that shit up, man. You got men that think they're real fucking women. Because they had their balls hacked. Are you kidding me? You wasn't born with ovaries. You don't drop eggs. Your testes produce sperm. Your semen bladder, your semen fucking pouch on your prostate that's behind that's on your prostate gland, your seminal gland produces semen, which then travel down the tube through your urethra and meet with your vas deafness that combines sperm with semen to get a wad of jizz. Okay? That's what men do. Men are born with testes and testosterone, not estrogen and ovaries. But you got some men that they want to be women, so they buy tampons and shit. And then they claim since they're a woman and they're dating a man, they are not gay. You're gay.
With extra steps.
With extra steps. You're gay.
10 of them.
You are just as much these colors on these ribbons on my cap here, you are a rainbow bright faggot fairy.
Just be gay.
Just be gay.
Normal.
Just be gay. That's why. What happened to just being a man going out sucking a man's dick? If you was just gay, you just openly fucking gay. All this, well, I'm LGBTQGW129X5, and I want to compete in women's powerlifting, and you are a man. That's bullshit. I want to play WNBA. You are a man. That is bullshit.
Shit, we'd all have championships.
You are yes. That's what Congress is so afraid of. That's why this shit is the way that it is. Bunch of fairies.
It all goes back to America devolving, man. Devolving. And the fucked up thing about it is the only people that's really gonna suffer with whatever these fucking politicians do and whatever they're pushing and promoting has got these kids fucked up.
Yep.
Kids fucked up.
Yep.
Ideas fucked up.
Yep.
Or they just don't have any. They just don't have ideas or thoughts or care about anything. It's going to affect the poor people the most.
It is.
It always affects the poor people the most. The rich motherfuckers ain't going to hurt at all. Biden, he's going to go home. He's going to eat whatever the fuck he eats.
Flaming Man Young.
Next to Jill.
With Jill Biden. With Jill Biden, the teacher, Jill Biden, the scientist. Yeah, his wife. Yeah. Flaming Man Young.
Are you struggling to buy a week's worth of motherfucking groceries?
Tell me about it.
You're working your ass off 40, 60 hours a week, still can't afford the damn groceries.
Tell me about it.
They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about no poor people. And I don't even fit the demographic of poor anymore. And even my middle class ass feels it.
Listen,
so
man.
So then you think about shit like that, man. It's like, damn. What about the people on the other side of town? You know they feeling fucked up. I know food stamps ain't covering. They didn't up the food stamps when inflation got high.
No, they didn't. And they actually up inflation to keep you from buying so it can cool down. That's why it's so high. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna end this video so I can go cook. You remember back in the day the classes, like you say, middle class? You remember back in the day when middle class was like 50,000 to like 100,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not tooting my own horn here, and I'm not boasting, and it's just facts. Me and my wife made 6 figures a year combined. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't you know the amount that we made was considered to be the low end of upper class about 6 years ago? Mm-hmm. Now we're on the low end of middle class. Middle class now is like 75 grand to like, I don't even say 75. It's more like 90,000 up to like maybe 140,000. If you're making
ridiculous.
Yeah, because inflation's so fucking bad. If you making anything less than 90,000, you are lower class. 90 grand to like 50,000 is lower class now. Anything less than 50,000, you're just a broke fucker.
Pretty much.
You a broke asshole. 10 years ago, if you made 100,000 up, you was upper class. It was the big leagues. You was upper class, and when you got to like 250,000 or more and up a year, you were like private citizen. You was in that area. You was like, hey, I got the money. I can be out the fucking grid. Now, upper class is like 175 fucking thousand fucking dollars to like 300 grand, and then you need to be making like 350 and up to be like private citizens. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. And we make enough to where we shouldn't have to worry about anything, but guess what? We still try to pinch and save every dime we can. And I'm gonna say it again, we make 6 figures a fucking year.
Yeah.
So
and I'm gonna be completely transparent. If I didn't have, with my income, I make about 40 a year, 40K a year.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my girlfriend working and making just as much as I do,
that's what I'm getting at.
A little bit more.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what my wife is, my teammate. That's why I said combined. She is my teammate. If it was just my income, mine alone, which it ain't little, but mine alone, I wouldn't have near about, the house would still be mine, my Mustang. But the other vehicle we got, the Durango, the Hemi, she wanted that. She paid that bill. It's in my name, but you see what I'm saying? She makes the extra groceries when I can't afford to make them. She helps me. She's my opposite. And that's what people don't understand. Everybody like, well, I run everything. Are you really running everything in your house? If you're not a millionaire where you can scratch your ass and not worry about nothing, if you have a woman, that should be your equal. It shouldn't be someone beneath you. If it wasn't for my wife being at the position of her job that she's at, I wouldn't be able to come on YouTube and do the stuff that I do and buy the stuff that I buy, because my income pay all the bills here. I can save everything else because she feels everything else. She makes the groceries, right? Now, if I have to go make some extra ones, I can. But she makes the groceries. She makes sure the kids have clothes because I pay all of these big bills. And she said, babe, I wanted the Durango. You ain't got to pay it. I pay it. That's how I save so much money to do the things that I can do. And she saved her money because I do all the things that I do. So she can say, you see where I'm going? We are a team. We are a team. Yes, I get clients. Yes, I sell on average a month, maybe 10 or 15 programs. But my programs ain't that expensive, so I may make an extra $100 here or there. That goes in my pocket. You know, that's not, I don't make like Greg Doucette charging clients money 15 grand. I don't make that type of money. One of my programs I might sell for $10. It's an easy program. I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, $50. you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to rob the people, you know? So if it wasn't for my wife, I totally agree. Wasn't for her, shit, you wouldn't see me on YouTube hardly. I bet you that. I probably would have a little side job. I probably fucking had to get one. Because times are hard, man. But that's just the culture. That's the way it is. But look.
It's the way it's moving.
Yes, the way it's moving. I'm going to be back later on this evening. We're going to talk about Greg Doucette. We're going to talk about horror movies of the last 25 years. Where do horror movies stand? And I might do one more video. I'm debating on it yet. It might be a video pertaining to music. The best era of music. So I'm going to see. It depends on how long I'll be up tonight. But other than that, I got to go. I got to start cooking, guys. It's 4:50. I got to get some stuff cooked. But anyway, I had a good time. Hope you all enjoy. I'll be back later on this evening to make some other videos. And on behalf of my Discord, this has been your boy, Savar Matner. And I am out, guys. Peace.